Okay, so this is the oceanic to continental convergent boundary. So basically, this is the continental crust right here, and it goes around, and then it comes right here to create a trench. It goes under, and then right here. And then right here is the lithosphere. And then the convection currents are under it. And then this is the subduction zone, basically right here. And then the lithosphere. Here. And then more convection currents right here. And then the continental crust is right here. And so basically what happens, and then the trench is right here too. Basically what happens is the oceanic crust goes under the continental because it's more dense, and then so it subducts, and then it melts from all the magma and heat, and then becomes magma and rises to the continental crust. When the magma rises, then it creates coastal volcanic mountain ranges because the oceanic plates are on the coast, so then the volcanoes are created on the coast, and it causes big earthquakes and creates a big trench underwater. This is the oceanic to oceanic convergent boundaries. So basically, this is the ocean level, like the sea level or whatever, goes across. And then this is the young oceanic plate that goes across and down, and then this is the old one, and they're coming together, basically. And then they form a trench right here. So once the older one goes under the younger one because it's more dense, because it's been underwater for longer, then it melts into magma. So magma rising magma, and then the rising magma rises into the younger plate, and then forms a volcanic arc. So that comes out of the water surface. And then the convection currents right here where the magma is. And then this is the subduction zone is, and then more convection currents. And then the lithospheres right here. And then with the lithosphere and the atmosphere, that's how you say it, are right here. they create the upper mantle, which is right here. The atmosphere is right here. And then the atmosphere and the lithosphere create the upper mantle. And then, so basically, just to go over what it does again, basically, the older and heavier one goes under the new oceanic plate, and it melts, and all that rising magma rises back up to the young oceanic plate and creates, this is the continental to continental convergent boundary. So right here it goes, this is the continental crest. So continental crest. And then, so basically what happens is the two plate boundaries, they come together and really hard, and then they're going against each other, and they just push each other up because one isn't stronger than the other, and they go up and they form mountain ranges. And then, so this is under the mountain ranges where the two plate boundaries come together. And then this is the lithosphere. And then, so they're coming together from both sides, pushing up to create the mountain range. And then under where the plate boundaries are the convection currents right here. Currents. And then, so the lithosphere right here, and then the atmosphere is atmosphere. And when you have both of those, that comes together, and that makes the upper mantle. And then convection currents. And then right here is ancient oceanic crust. And then right here you have the high plateaus. And what the continental to continental convergent boundaries, what it causes, it makes mountain ranges when they come together and go up, and earthquakes, and they're pretty big. This next one is the oceanic divergent plate boundaries. And so basically there's two, they go up like this, kind of like a volcano. And then basically what happens is the convection currents down here, they're pushing them apart. And so pretty much once they pull them apart, just let me finish drawing these. They push them apart, and the rising magma right here, basically it goes and fills the crack like right as they separate. It fills the crack and comes out here. And then it comes out and creates a new seafloor. And then right here is the fissure where it comes out. And then right here is the lithosphere. And then right here is the those here. And then when you have both of those, that's the upper mantle. Upper mantle. The oceanic divergent plate boundaries, what it creates is an underwater mountain range like the mid-Atlantic ridge, and it also creates a new seafloor and also shallow earthquakes underwater. This next one is the continental divergent boundary. Basically what happens in this, when the two continental plates right here, so like this, they are getting pulled apart by the convection currents because they're pulling opposite of each other. Yeah, so they're getting pulled opposite, like to opposite sides. And then basically once like it opens, once the crack opens from it getting pulled apart, the magma right here, the rising magma, it comes through the crack right here, and then it creates lava that comes out. And then right here's the lithosphere, and then the fault is right here. And then the mountains like this. And then the athosphere. The sphere is right there. And once after the lava breaks through, then it solidifies into granite rock, and then it makes up the continents. And so then the continental crust is created and the oceanic crust is destroyed. What comes from the continental divergent boundary, it creates new land, new continental crust, and then also earthquakes. This next one and my last one is the transform boundary. It's basically when two plates like this they're going opposite directions, rubbing against each other. See, and then this one would be like right here, going down. This one's going down. Basically, they're going opposite directions, but in real life, they're super jagged. All the edges are really jagged, and like right here, and then they would get stuck together, and so much tension after so much time of them just getting stuck. Eventually, they break and they snap, causing really big earthquakes. And the places where the breaks occur are called faults. And so basically, yeah, the causes of it are pretty much just big earthquakes.